Coming at you with my week 6 picks. 4-10 last week. But and having the Cowboys lose is always worse. The Cowboys is on a bye week. I'll give my thoughts about that some other time. I do my picks on Wednesdays, but I have a lot to do the next couple days, so I won't be able to make a video. But anyway, let's get on with these picks and all that. Hopefully by Thursday or Friday. Not Thursday, but Friday or Saturday. So this Thursday is Philadelphia at the Carolina Panthers. I got the Carolina Panthers on a short week at home. They played tough and all that. They beat another good team on the road. 2 road games in a row. They beat some good teams. So got that going in there. Philadelphia though, no joke. They've handled the Eagles before, but this is gonna make a very entertaining game. But in the end, I think it's gonna be the Carolina Panthers pulling this out. Next is Miami Dolphins, Atlanta Falcons. I got Atlanta Falcons at home. The speed of their team again. The Bills have neutralized it, but Miami doesn't have the same defense and all that. I don't know what's going on with Miami. Next is the Baltimore Ravens. The Chicago Bears at the Baltimore Ravens. I got the Baltimore Ravens. Pretty good DB for Trubisky, but I just think that the Baltimore defense is going to handle him pretty well, and look like Flacco is really playing with a lot. In the last game he really played with a lot of confidence, so it should carry over into this game. Next is the Cleveland Browns at the Houston Texans. I got the Houston Texans. Man, what a blow though to lose Watt the way they did. Now I don't know if it's like from I heard was it a same injury as Hitchens and Dez? I'm not sure, but it looked worse on TV though. But the way Houston, Deshaun Watson playing, and with Hopkins there and all that, I just can see them winning this game. But Garrett made for quite a debut. Next is the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Come on, Minnesota, help us out. No. Avenge us. No. Sucking Rodgers, I tell you. Punk it. But anyway, I got the Green Bay Packers on this one. Aaron Rodgers, need I say more? It's a very good defense though, so it might be it might be closer than what people think, but at the same time, no Dalvin Cook, losing Dalvin Cook was a huge loss. He was bringing a little bit, attitude to that team and everything, a little excitement to that team, and the way Bradford was cringing in that pocket was, he didn't need to be out there. Next is the Detroit Lions at the New Orleans Saints. This is going to be the upset. New Orleans Saints. I got the New Orleans Saints at home. Detroit, I know they lost a couple games. One they shouldn't have lost. They were robbed out of that one. But but at least it was against 2 good teams, and all that. So, but I got a feeling that the New Orleans Saints are going to be a little bit hyped about being at home. So I got them winning in this game. Next is the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. I was thinking about this one too, but 10 days 10 days rest for Belichick, and I know I said that before, but 10 days rest for Belichick and Tom Brady, and with Brandon Cooks and all that. If they can control the clock, Jets should have a chance. The defense is playing pretty good, but you know what? This is what the New England Patriots do. They're gonna dominate their division and make sure they get in their first goal is to win the division and all that. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna dominate the division and then take it from there. Next is the San Francisco 49ers at the Washington Redskins. I got the Washington Redskins. Come on, San Francisco. Show that Niner pride. No, but Man, Kirk Cousins is playing pretty well, pretty high level right now. Calvin Pryor, is starting to emerge. Dotson is becoming their number one target and all that. So, and their defense is flying. I mean, I would like to have some of that defense right now. But anyway, I got the Washington Redskins. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Arizona Cardinals. This is going to be a great matchup between the wide receivers and the cornerbacks and everything. Evans versus Peterson, and Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Jackson. Sorry, Jackson versus I don't know who's the other guy, but it's gonna make it for interesting. And they traded for Adrian Peterson, but not a great week to do that. I just got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning this game. 10 days rest as well for them. Next is the Los Angeles Rams versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know who's gonna show up for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're good one week, they're unstoppable, and then next like kind of like my Cowboys this year, So I don't know which. Well, I mean, at least they're blowing out the teams though when they are, but I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna roll with. I'm gonna probably. I probably gonna get burned for this one, but I'll roll with the Jacksonville Jaguars on this. But Goff, playing well. That kid Cooper Kupp, he like later in the rounds, my guy was thinking. I was thinking of was Stacy Coley out of Miami. Sorry, bias. But listening to Dane Brugler and Brian Broaddus and all that, I watched the draft show like nothing else, and I have the draft guide, and for some reason Cooper Kupp kept on sticking in my mind, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, we got Switzer and all that, but dang, Cooper Kupp is playing so well right now. But I got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Kansas City Chiefs. I got the Kansas City Chiefs. The way they gave up that ball to Leonard Fournette, Lamar Hunt is gonna have a field day with this team. And with Big Ben, the way he was, I mean, he probably was just like whatever, media and all that. But like how some players say, when you mentally check out of the game, you mentally retire. It's hard to go back on that and all that. But the Chiefs also have a defense to match up well against the Pittsburgh offense. So I'm gonna stay with the Kansas City Chiefs. Next is the Los Angeles Chargers versus Oakland Raiders. They say they might have Carr ready for this game, but EJ Manuel, that draft was horrible. I gotta apologize to last year's draft. From Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, Dak Prescott, all those guys, I gotta apologize because that was a horrible draft. EJ Manuel, I don't think anybody, I think they're all backups. I don't think there are any starters from that draft class. I don't think so. But anyway, EJ Manuel did show a little good fight in there, but and that's how they got dominated. It's Lynch and I think the kid Washington, I think his name is. But I can see them winning, and then with Khalil Mack against that offensive line. Next is the New York Giants versus the Denver Broncos. I got the Denver Broncos. And what's more worse for the Giants and all that, you never want to do this early. Like you want to see who you want to see on the roster next year and all that. Start doing evaluations and all that, but it's way too early for that. But losing Odell Beckham and losing Brandon Marshall, which for a lot of Giants fans gonna say is not a big loss anymore, but now you just lost your playmaker and all that, so it's gonna be very hard for them, from moving forward. Denver, that defense, dang, I don't know how many. I don't know. I hope Eli Manning doesn't throw. Well, I don't care, but cool. I don't know how many interceptions he might throw in this game. Next is the Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans. Maybe Marcus Mariota play in this game, but you know what though? I'm still gonna stick with the Titans because I think it's time for them to see what Henry has really have going. The Indianapolis Colts is not a good run defensive team. I can see them running the ball down their throats. Just control the clock and then slowly this not don't give Brissett any confidence. Brissett is playing pretty well, but I got the Titans. So anyway, I'll do my video of the Cowboys on this bye week, Friday or Saturday. Mahalo for watching. Paniolo boys, and always go Cowboys.